All right, so I believe this is recording. Let's take a look at these two equations. They're both absolute value equations. The idea has been consistent with these problems that we step by step try to isolate the absolute value and then turn it into two equations, treating the absolute value as the distance from the origin on the number line. So on the left, on number 11, it's just awkward that we have all these different fractions with a different denominator, but we can handle that. So we've got this 7 over 10 times the absolute value of this expression. And if we subtract 8 over 5 from each side, we want to get a common denominator of 40. So we'll take this 31 over 8, multiply it by the number 1, but we write the number 1 as 5 over 5. Now we'll subtract this fraction, 8 over 5. We'll multiply it by the number 1, but we'll write 1 as 8 over 8. So therefore we get a common denominator. And 8 times 5 is 40. 31 times 5 is 155. 8 times 8 is 64. And if we subtract that, I think we get 91, but check me on that. Now if I multiply both sides by the reciprocal of this coefficient, so I'm going to multiply this fraction by 10 over 7. And then that reduces to 13 over 4. So this splits into two equations. This expression is either equal to negative 13 over 4 or positive 13 over 4. Over here, x is 0. And here, if we add the 13 over 4 to each side, which reduces to 13 over 2. So here's our two solutions. All right, so let's take a look at this last one here. This time we don't have the fractions, but it's the same idea. We step by step try to get the absolute value by itself, so we subtract 1 from both sides of this equation. And that's by the property of equalities. Then divide both sides by a non-zero number. You can't divide both sides by 0, but you can divide it by anything else. So if we divide both sides by 3, so this splits into two equations. Either this expression is negative 4, or this expression is representing positive 4. So it's a two-step equation. Subtract 8 and divide by 4. And the same over here. Subtract 8 and divide by 4. All right. Hope that helps, and I will talk to you later. Bye.